At this point, Jada's just writing a whole new book, y'all. Dang. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to crush that follow button on my Facebook page if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this. I know. But she just keeps giving, okay? I know. But the thing is I thought I was done. You know, I read the book. Gave you guys some excerpts. We had some bedtime stories. Okay, I got a new bedtime story coming for you guys later on today. Because I got a couple things from the Britney Spears memoir. Okay, but still, this just doesn't make any sense. Now, we got to take a little trip down memory lane just to give you guys a little bit of a refresher and all that. But of course, she was on the Today Show, the bombshell Today Show, where she was giving information about how they were separated. She and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. Now, you got to hear this because this is important, because later on in this next clip, I'll be showing you guys in a little bit. And that clip itself, there's a lot to dissect in that video. It's a short clip, but there's so much to dissect. Let's take a look at this video right here.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. Yes. It was not a divorce on paper, right, but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now, yes, y'all have been apart. Yeah.
Okay. Now we know all that part. Okay. We know that part. And then of course, after this interview, which she gave the thumbs up to, she's smiling on it. Like I did a whole deep dive into this and a whole breakdown of this video. She went back to the Today Show and basically said, nah, man, you guys got it all twisted. Y'all got me messed up here. That's not what I was saying. We are now in the middle of working on things, and we're not separated like we used to be. So now she's out here adding more to the story, and it's more than just the conversation about them being apart and all that, but it's also what she talks about after the slap. I don't know exactly where she is right here. I mean, obviously she's doing a little book talk, talking about her book and all that, portions of her book. She's got somebody next to her who's interviewing her. She says something in here that it's just not adding up for me. There's a lot to dissect in this particular video. And I could see some people's arguments, but then at the same time, I still say, keep your hands to yourself. Period, point blank. But let's take a listen and take a watch of this clip here. And this one's short, but we are going to be dissecting this like a mug.
This is where the media, and I get it. This is where the media wants to clamp on something. Oh, they've been, spin it all around. So yes, we were separated for 7 years until Oscar night.
Okay. So real quick. All right. First off, she says she's blaming. She says she's blaming media for putting out that particular narrative that they were separated for 7 years. No, it was on you. You sat there nodding your head at Hoda, basically saying, yup, we've been separated, apart, all that stuff. 7 years. You talked about all that. The other thing is, too, not once, by the way, does she mention in her interviews and even in her doggone book right here, nothing is mentioned about how they were reunited and it feels so good. Like, it did not turn her on. She did not talk about any of that. She did talk about how she said she was thankful to Will for, slapping him and all that. But she said that was a little voice inside of her saying, thank you for defending me. Okay. And hey, if that is the thing that got them back together, knocking boots and having the best romantic session of their lives, if you get what I'm saying, I mean, that's on them, and hey, whatever, good for them, I guess. But to me, two wrongs don't make a right, no matter what. Okay. To revolve your whole relationship around a toxic and violent act on a stage is bad. And I get it, to defend your woman, to defend your loved one. I get all that stuff. But like I said, this was the Oscars. This was not a robbery at gunpoint type thing. Okay. This was a joke on a stage and all that. Okay. But now it's like she's moving the goalpost every time she does an interview. She still keeps on coming out with more and more BS. And for me, it seems, instead of her going, what he did was wrong and that's not the right thing for him to do, because she's in a room filled with fans, I'm assuming majority women and probably supporters, she's going to grift. She's going to cater to them to make them excited about reading the book even more by sitting here saying, oh yeah, the media keeps messing it up. We were apart for 7 years until the night of the slap. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like, ooh, I can't wait to read all this. This is going to be a page turner, only to find out that doesn't happen in the book. She doesn't talk about that in the book. Not at all. She talks about shock. She talks about her concern for Will and all that. The fact that she liked, or that it turned her on, that her husband suddenly got a little thuggish, ruggish, got a little street on an international stage, that turned her on. That she does not mention that at all, guys. Not once in the book, at least revolving around the slap. There's plenty of other conversations about this stuff in the book. Okay, about them, doing the hibbity dibbity. Plenty of that. But not when we're talking about this. The slap, she's shocked. She can't believe it. Of course, she's sitting there going, there's a lot of things, deeper seated stuff that's going on with Will and all that. And of course, deeper seated things that are going on with Chris Rock, Will, and me, right? She says all this in the book. Not once does she say, oh yeah, no, we're not separated anymore. No. She went on to those interviews. She said we were separated. She put that narrative out there. The media ate it up. This was all by her own design. She decided to say those things, decided to put that stuff out there. But as soon as she saw the negative backlash of those things, what does she do? She ran right back over to the Today Show and said, oh, no. You guys got it all twisted. It was your fault, Hoda. You messed this up. No. She had full control over that interview. She could have stopped the cameras and said, hey, no, bro. No. We're working things out. Can we go back? Can you ask me that question one more time? Let me correct that. Plenty of opportunities. But instead, she let it ride because she knew it would sell the book. And now she's trying to cater to her fans now even more by moving the goalpost, by rewriting the book that's already been written, so she can continue stirring the pot and maybe still get viral videos, viral moments. I don't know. Listen, guys, I'm just not buying this. And I got another one I'm going to share with you guys later on this afternoon that I am just not buying, guys. I'm just not buying it. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Listen, guys, if this slap was the thing that brought them back together to work things out, wouldn't she have just written that in the doggone book? Everything else is in this book. She's talking about all kinds of stuff. Rooms for the hibbity dibbity, all this stuff, y'all. All this stuff. And you're telling me you wouldn't put that in the book to say, yeah, he slapped Chris, it turned me on, we got back together, and we had a holly jolly Christmas. That's it. She could have easily done that, but she didn't. She waits to go on to another interview somewhere completely different so she could talk wireless on a microphone, not thinking that people are going to be filming this and putting this out on social media. Come on, y'all. She's talking wild now. And she's saying whatever she can say to sound good. That's just my thoughts. But like I said, there's another video which I will be sharing with you guys in a little bit. And have mercy. She just keeps moving the goalpost. She might as well write another doggone book. That's what I think. And just call it a fairy tale. Worthy a fairy tale. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button and most definitely crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you crush that follow button on my Facebook page. Be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family on both platforms. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.